The entire system is in on it. They have been grooming us our whole lives. Disney and Nickelodeon are in on it. They used shows like the ones that Dan Schneider ran to groom kids into thinking that this kind of behavior was normal. In Jeanette McCurdy's book, she talks about how when she was first auditioning to be on these shows, they had her come in and take photos in a bikini for Dan Schneider to look at with a bunch of other little children. This was not abnormal. It should be abnormal. This was not abnormal for the acting and modeling industry because it's all a part of this same system. Like Diddy existing, the shit that he did was a part of this greater overarching system. This is why in Disney shows they kidnap little kids and take them to Pleasure Island. They're also responsible for 4chan. Wow, 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 what a shock. Growing up on the internet was also grooming kids on purpose by the system that was set up by them. This entire system caters to the pedophilic elite. It's us all emotionally volatile, lack ability to make community or have healthy relationships without some sort of drama. Creates single parent households where the parent is overworked, overstressed, and the child is alone being raised on the media. The people programming these social medias admit to them being manipulative to our brains, addictive, but also built as warfare against us on purpose. Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg are not our friends. Names like Epstein, Disney, the Rothschilds have been in this for longer than we can possibly imagine. They were even behind pushing microtransactions in Call of Duty. They were targeting the youth and our minds this whole time. This is why they didn't care about the school shootings. They probably pushed that on 4chan to begin with. Professors from the University of UCLA are in the Epstein files, and the things that were said and the experiments and research that was done is horrific. And they are still to this day teaching classes. This system has been set up to influence all of us from the very beginning. They have been trying to normalize the hypersexualization of children for such a long time. I wouldn't be surprised if people like Colleen Ballinger and Shane Dawson had the platform to do the horrible things that they did on YouTube because they were sent to purposely infiltrate that platform, or that platform was even set up predominantly for the purpose of grooming the youth. At this point, it's all connected, all of it. And you know what? I'm gonna say it. I think Santa Claus and Christmas is in on this shit too. They want you to take your kids to the mall and sit them on the guy who looks like Santa Claus's lap so that they can think that that's normal. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if this is too conspiracy theorist, but considering everything that's going on, right? We are collectively grooming young children to perceive a man who appears like Santa Claus to be a trustworthy figure. No matter how much stranger danger you preach your kid, if a man who looks like Santa Claus approaches that kid, they're gonna get in his lap, take his hand, whatever. Because you've taught them that too. And the Easter Bunny, I don't know. I would just think about everything that they have ever taught us and what their intentions may have actually been.